Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? This is SCL0320 representing JVS. So I'm back again for another review for Black Lightning Season 2, Episode 6 or 5. The Book of Blood, Chapter 1, Requiem. This was a pretty decent episode. I think that there's a couple different things that are like holes, but at the same time they can bode well for really good story points. Jennifer Khalil, like I was kind of like, Jennifer, stay away from this boy, but they had a really good in-depth conversation, and it's not just that it balances off with what Tobias is doing. Tobias is trying to control this boy and trying to use verbal abuse and systematic conditioning to pervert him to do what he wants and him to envelop his own darkness on his own, which is going to create something even worse than himself. But at the same time, simultaneously, Khalil is trying to hold on to a piece of humanity. Or he could be using Jennifer. I'm not really sure. Either way, like, you can see glimpses of Khalil still there. Really interesting stuff. The emotional side of this episode was really good. Like, the response that Jennifer had, like, the response that Anissa had, their cause and effects. The response more so than anybody. Jefferson, at first he was like, I felt the same way. I was kind of like, he's okay. But then when Lynn went and got the stopwatch, and he just like went off, I was like, oh man, this man is in heavy denial. And it's like, I personally don't think that Gambi is dead. I really don't. It's just kind of really cliche, and it kind of comes out of nowhere. If anything, he's trying to stay and be low, and the family's gonna be upset at him later on. But I don't think that it really didn't make sense how he died, because one, the integrity of the car was at 3%, and then he had his gun out. He didn't roll down the window, and that's that. When the car turned, the door was already open, but yet everybody witnessed that. There was no way he could have got out, but nah. Yeah, something was definitely off about that, and I think he knew what was gonna go down. What else? I don't know. I had a weird suspicion that the guy that gave him the tomato or whatever had some kind of metahuman power. Maybe I was wrong. The action it's actually really good. The craziness that Anissa is going through with this case, this girl on the south side, like I just weird. I was sitting there like, what is that seeping out of this man's face? I was like, I think it was Alex Mack and Flubber. Like, that's all I could think about the whole entire time. But then when the cop pulled her over and I saw on his face something, I was like, oh man, this is a Terminator 2 situation. So I don't really know. Somebody has the ability of liquid metal. But I do know there's definitely some speedsters somewhere out there. And I was like, what? Like, are they trying to cross this over to Flash? I'm so lost, because definitely somebody got super speed. And then Lynn, I think that this was a pointless story arc personally, because the only thing about this that it did was it showcased that Lynn was so busy trying to go and be a hero like her family that she was willing to put herself on the line just for something to fail like this. And I was like, honestly, as a story arc, they didn't need that. It was pointless, because they didn't need somebody else to be coming in for her to have accidentally done something like that. That would eventually have happened anyway. So I think that was kind of a pointless arc. But it was even made her look, how do I put it? Not stupid, but just so naive that she would trust this girl that legit is a criminal. Like, why would you trust her to do the calculation? Why wouldn't you rerun the numbers yourself? Like, it didn't make any sense. But she definitely got that. But your boy Scooter, Jefferson, the actor who plays Jefferson, does an amazing job in this episode acting. From the bar scene, from the denial scene, from just kind of breaking down in Gambi's location. But I still think that Gambi's still alive. Good episode though. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this review. Keep it locked. JVS, we don't stop. Peace, guys.